Discord. How's it going, people? This is looking like a fantastic board already. Tidebringer, Fury Swipes. Yeah, and some Luna stuff too. Yep, that's kind of terrifying. Hmm. We have, Impetus with a few good range abilities there. That could be kind of scary, but already. Oh, one can wish. Oh, the Phoenix picking up the Sleight of Fist. I like that. Ooh, range. Didn't expect that. I actually sort of saw that the other way around, to be honest. The Elder Titan having that. That's so god tier. And then, yeah, and the Shadow Shaman's base damage is not to be underestimated as well. A lot of this is playing out as expected, though. I kind of suspected, yeah, the Templar not having the Psyblade pick there is unexpected. Probably going more support. But Drow being able to get the Fury Swipes, wow. That's going to be scary. There's a plan. This has got to be a plan. Wow. Yeah. If you can play around traps, though, you're a god. Oh, that's going to be fun. Yep. I look forward to what marksmanship, of course. Yep. Otherwise, Bambi's got it, and then it becomes really terrifying. Nothing like a stun with Impetus. There's lots of other stuff that could have been better, like Gust. You hit them with Gust, push them back. It's so much fun. Skywrath is being so boring. Or the boat, I was gonna say, does the same thing, right? Um, these great pushback abilities with Impetus. It's just a lot of fun. Wow, did not expect that. Grab Shackles. There we go. Now we got some base damage into the Sleight of Fist. That's awesome. Austeros. Didn't expect that. That's a great combo. Oh, Elder Titan. Yep. He already hits like a truck, anyways. A lot of people underestimate that. He's just got such slow projectiles. He does a lot of base damage, and the Sleight of Fist is going to come in and just hit you from such a far distance with all these damage multipliers here. Yeah, we saw the. He's so boring. I'm back to the Shadow Shaman again. Of course, he went snakes for the combo there, but that's. Is that just the deny pick then? Is that what we're seeing with the Tidebringer here? We're just underestimating what's going on? I guess. Again, this Enchantress. I would have definitely gotten the Gust right here. Picked that up instead of allowing Drow to be able to get that. But Ursa, we asked what he was going to be able to get. He gets another good disable and the Enrage to go with that. He's going to be a monster.
those are going to proc Fury Swipes. That's going to be insane. Okay, Skywrath does not build Skywrath. Great. Shadow Shaman with Meld. Interesting.
That is a damage, bonus damage, right? Armor
Yeah,
reduction.
I don't know how it works
Tidebringer.
with Tidebringer, but
I'm
we'll
not sure
see.
as well, but that could be interesting.
Little jump nuke. That makes sense. And I'm guessing this guy's going to take the oh, I was thinking he's going to take Earthshock or whatever it's called. Or not Earthshock. Titan Q.
This
Stomp.
makes much more sense.
Well, if you had if he had taken the Titan Q, he could do the Phoenix into the Stomp, and then you're delaying it while you're
Well, but then you're just going for a black hole then anyways, right? This way he
Black Hole's got a
has,
cooldown.
I guess, to be able to keep doing that same thing. But also you have the Icarus dive cooldown, which is 30 seconds now. Keep in mind that's nowhere near the, basically double that for black hole's duration. Oh, that is a creepy TA set.
Man, I know that face is so weird looking. I don't like it. It scares me on the inside.
Very creepy.
It scares me on the insides.
FYI, I think for some reason your channel was muted on my mixer, and I've lost your entire conversation for the draft.
Oh, really?
By the way, gonna be one of these good ones, but we'll see.
Interesting. So have you fixed it? Like, are we good now? Or
I see you coming in on the output now, so
okay.
I'm confident we fixed it. Let's throw
Hilarious.
up the last hits here.
Hilarious.
Yep. Pro observer right here.
We're totally not noobs. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, totally not noobs.
Totally.
But if we look at the starting items here, see a lot to be what we would expect with the Ursa getting the slow, the Phoenix getting the bit of extra damage from the Blightstone, the armor to go on top of all his bull.
Drow and Shaman are just like, I have everything I need. I just need boots now.
Just need boots. That is such a new mistake.
No, is it though with their builds?
I don't know. I think the stats would be.
What does Fury Swipe need stats for?
Here's the real thing. There's going to be a bit of action top.
All right, so we see the Midnight Pulse go down, but then there's not too much action. Oh,
the action is actually bottom.
TA is gonna be. She's dead. She's dead. Boom.
Now they are chasing the Shadow Shaman top still. I mean, Drow's trying to put in damage.
Do they have anything?
They will. They will if they eventually just chase, but they decide better of it here. I mean, Drow will kill Enigma here with the Fury Swipes damage over time.
Shaman is willing to sacrifice himself for the Enigma kill.
Oh, that's
Drow picks that up.
Early
but Bambi is sitting here with a lot of damage still on this Drow.
If they can go back and forth like this, Drow is going to win this battle, that's for sure. Now, there's still 3 Radiant heroes top. This is a very interesting tri-lane that they're going to have here.
I honestly think it's
there is no mid. All right, now they're finally pulling someone out mid. That's the Phoenix.
Never mind. That was just a mistake.
Now things are balancing out here a little bit. We see the Shadow Shaman, the Drow, and the safe lane with the up against the Ursa with the Bambi here, probably running the support more role with the Ursa wanting to primarily farm. Mid, we sort of expect the Phoenix matchup. I did not expect the Elder Titan to be the mid, to be honest, but that's fine.
He's got the push, so they want to secure him some farm. And the only other option would be Drow, but you kind of want to babysit Drow so that she can become Drow.
He's big enough to survive the Sleight of Fist, which was probably what they knew was going to be mid here. It makes perfect sense to put the Phoenix mid. As we look bottom, we already see Sky setting up jungling camps here.
Well, they didn't really have a mid otherwise than Phoenix. Like, TA couldn't really do it. Bambi can't really do it. Enigma's support, I think. You know, like I don't know how they're like. I'm surprised Enigma's not off lane to be honest, and he's
I
not the
thought
three.
Enigma was support, but he seems to be the one like farming a lot here. But I guess the TA is the true farmer of this lane, which is funny. But we
Yeah,
do see Sky really screwing around with the jungle here, messing up the equilibrium of this entire lane already, making this very difficult. Pulling, stacking, moving camps, using that
oh, he's
enchant
got the
ability.
tomato.
Level 1, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's what
Level one tomato.
screwing around with that. It's been a lot of fun. Gonna
He's
make
securing
that
some easy
lane
farm for himself. Actually, he's
very
keeping
hard.
up with the Ursa.
Yep.
So far, Radiant's starting out slower. I I feel like they gotta just pick up the pace and try and end this game.
Well,
If
look at the last hit difference here between this Elder Titan and the Phoenix mid here.
it's not even a contest mid.
Yep, the Elder Titan is just destroying the Phoenix.
Other Titans got
Oh,
really good
we have
base
a
damage. He's getting extra from
bit of
Frost. And Bambi goes down. We have Shadow Shaman sitting there really low. They're gonna have to get sentries for this lane if Shadow Shaman's using Meldwell.
yep, can just meld and sit there, right? Very unexpected, especially the early if you're not ready for it.
But every time Drow gets a kill, this game is looking more and more Dire favored. If I had to put my money on someone, it's going to be the Dire just because of the Drow. Oh, we already see a sentry go down on top. So now bottom.
They are
It's just gonna be
putting some
grass.
damage into that, but that's just all being shrugged off with the Flame Guard here. It's fantastic. He has the perfect counter to this aggression that comes out in this lane. And
Yeah,
it's
they
just
have no
forcing
physical
the mana. You know, there's just mana items for days and regen items for days coming out for these guys trying to put some harass in. And, you know, knowing they want to try to kill this guy. And he's been farming really well as well here. I mean, the Sky is doing fantastic as well. Not to bash on what he was doing earlier, but he's been using this wonderful little triangle to his advantage, having that enchant level 1, just allowing this Ember to basically free farm, knowing that he can shrug off almost anything with the cloak. But
Oh, Ember's taking a lot of damage right now, but the cloak is up. It's going to take off that Arcane Bolt, but he's got to get away from the Midnight Pulse. Midnight Pulse is, I'm pretty sure, goes through Flame Guard.
it'll be a lot
Probably.
of damage all the same, so he will have to back off and play it safe. But we do see Elder Titan take advantage of that jungle far more effectively than the Phoenix can, and is able to continue to accelerate his farm.
Yeah, Phoenix is very underfarmed in this match at this point. It's really crazy to see that Shadow Shaman is at 0 last hits. You figure that he'd accidentally get one with Tidebringer or something.
Yeah, I could see that. Accidental last
Guy
hit.
the second highest last hits on this board because he's literally
Wow.
just sitting in the jungle uncontested.
There's the reason that he doesn't have an accidental Tidebringer hit.
Okay.
He
No
hasn't
punch
leveled
Tidebringer.
it yet.
Okay, that
Again,
makes more
as
sense
the
now.
support in this lane, I mean, you're giving it the Drow, right? Like, you're not going to try to carry this. He's gone hard in the shackles and the meld, which is really cool. Then it becomes the ward and anti-ward game. They're
They
going to put
have
a lot of
sentries
damage.
put up for this meld. They are sick and tired of letting this Drow have free farm, and Shadow Shaman goes down. So we see them putting some harass onto the Drow, but I don't expect them to be able to. Whoa, that was a big impetus.
Oh. Think about if
Wow.
he could have gusted him that extra little bit of distance.
That was probably the max damage, to be honest. There is a cap.
There
Gotta
is a
remember
cap
that.
now, yeah, I remember that, but
And because Drow was running the other way already, I would not be surprised that if she hit the cap on that damage. That was a lot of damage.
this is true.
You can see the ward wars continuing here. They're trying to put some harass onto Ursa, but they realize that Shaman's by himself and can't do
Back
shit on
and
his
forth,
own.
back and forth. But again, if he gets
Defensive
to a
melds all over
spot
the place.
where he can meld, he can just sit there, though. That's the great part about this. He finally gets a point into the Tidebringer. Not quite sure why at this point. You are going hard defensive.
Harass damage, I would be my first guess.
Oh, the
They gotta
defensive
do
gust.
some damage to this Bambi. So Shaman, oh my gosh, Meld saved Shaman's life.
Get the kill on
And
the
Bambi's
Ursa.
going down. There's no way Bambi's surviving this.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Double kill for Drow.
No, it
That
was
is
the Shadow Shaman, like the last hit onto the Ursa, actually, with the meld.
well, kill and assist for Drow then.
Oh,
Drow is involved with 2 kills. That's
no
not
stack
good
is
for the lead.
safe. This Skyraft's been hunting the jungle, stacking, farming, taking
And
camps, doing
the
all
fact that
sorts of
he's just
stuff.
doing all of this in the enemy jungle is
And
amazing.
being left to do it, too, is very concerning. They
Like,
know this is happening.
how are they not stopping this at all? Like, Ember Spirit is contesting Phoenix's farm
I
in a
mean, but
1v2
he's just
versus
been
a solo
left
lane.
to do that, right?
Oh, we missed Drow dying on top.
A lot of damage coming out in that lane. It
That
has
going
been
Drow going down is huge.
the lane to watch, to be honest. This
Drow going
Ember
down
now
is
being
super
able
huge.
to jump around with these traps is huge, right? He can just TP back, refill up, jump out to a trap in lane. That
Actually, now that
Ursa,
I look at it, Drow
again,
is not arming very well, and they probably need a rotator.
well, every time I think
Oh,
I
we
know what's
see
going
TA go
on,
down.
right? A little bit more aggression, they can kill this Enigma, but I think they'll probably take their kill and go home with it. We see one running away here, but that's been the story all game. When he does show up, the kill happens.
Skyrath is so farmed. Ember is so farmed. Drow is starting to catch up. There is going to come to a point where it's going to be the 4 top heroes on the board are going to be dire.
What is
There
he
will come
going
this-
for, though? He hasn't spent a dime of this. He's extremely farmed, but has, almost 2,000 sitting in the bank. Going right for the TP boots? They're getting aggressive onto this TA in the jungle here.
Oh, TA's done. The X is going to secure that kill. Oh, not at all
Great
done.
chains
She's able
to get out now. Can Enigma
Being
come in?
chains.
He doesn't
Oh,
have
no,
a
I
black
was
hole
right.
yet.
She was done. That's what I thought. Enigma uses Phoenix dive to get out. Okay, so I was right.
All the
TA
while.
died.
Still farming away here.
Oh, Ursa secures a kill on the Shadow Shaman, and Bambi dies again.
Yep.
Ursa and Drow are
May
fighting.
as well just leave it top lane here.
And
This is where
Drow
all the
is
aggression
done. Drow is going down a second time.
We knew this Ursa was going to be
Ursa.
extremely aggressive with that Hex and Refraction. He went
He has
hard,
no points in overpower. That's crazy. That I did not expect.
hard into the Hex and the Refraction. Great
Next
skill.
level play.
Bonus
Shout out to
damage.
Duno. Duno? Shit. Am I saying that name right? I think it was Duno.
And again, it's been the ward game this whole time, right? Similar to Centuries, trying to figure out where they are, where the melded Shadow Shaman is.
Yeah, that's
All
been
right,
Bambi's
bottom, they're
job.
going on the TA again, but they're going to turn it.
Sky goes down. Has enough burst damage for him. Now the Ember Spirit is there. He's not getting gone on. They're ignoring the Ember Spirit. Where are TA and Enigma going?
Back to their jungles, it looks like.
That is not their jungle.
Yeah.
That is the other team's jungle.
Yes.
TA hits up the side shop or secret shop for something, it
Then
looks
comes
like.
back.
So Ember Spirit's back to having a solo lane. Holy crap. Elder Titan is now hit triple digits for last hits, and we are only at 10 minutes in,
He is just accelerating away here in the network.
F5.
category.
apparently. Wow, you
Yes.
changed your numbers for that. That is very strange. So, yeah, this Ursa probably going to kill this Drow here.
Oh,
No.
gets
Oh,
stunned up.
Bambi cannot secure the Drow because the Shadow Shaman saves her. Shadow Shaman sacrifices his life for the Drow. And he goes down. Drow gets a little too close to those. Oh, wait, no, never mind. They're not. They're her snakes. She can get as close to them as watch.
They're
And another
killing
kill.
stuff bottom as well.
Bottom onto the Enigma from the Ember Spirit off camera. There are kills left, right, and center. It's only 11 minutes in the game, and we are already at 17 kills, pretty much even on both sides. Only a 3K lead. Surprisingly speaking, it's only a 3K lead. When you look at the
Very even,
the
though,
last
right?
hits, when you
Very
look at these
even.
last hits, it does not look as even as well.
I mean,
Guess-
when you look at the spread, right? The spread is very even across the board. Yeah, Dyer does have the advantage, but that's where the 3K advantage comes from. Right? We are not like at 40 minutes in where we're going to have like a 40k net worth advantage here. It's not like it's a complete stomp. We are, you know, relatively even in kills. Saying that, and
Phoenix
just
picks up another kill mid. I didn't even see what happened there.
it wasn't the Phoenix, it was the Elder Titan killing the Phoenix mid.
But that's what I meant to say. Phoenix goes down mid.
They are
That's
being
definitely what I
aggressive
said.
top again.
Shadow Shaman gets picked off. Every time the Shadow Shaman gets picked off, the Drow is left alone, and they need this Drow to get some farm up. The fact that she is the third highest on her team, and Sky was ahead of her not long ago. This
More
Drow seems
aggression,
like the superhero of their team.
more aggression going
And
on bottom here as they're trying to poke and prod around this tier 1 bottom. They now have a bit of help coming in the form of Phoenix. But decide to disengage back to the Elder Titan in the river here. Now the Elder Titan
okay,
coming
Dyer's going to
back
be going on the TA. We have the X marks the spot to secure the TA's position into our whatever Mystic Flare is called. That one.
into the boat
TA
as
goes
well.
down. That was TA's boat, right? So it didn't do
Pretty
anything.
sure just to do a little damage, hold the Elder Titan in place there. It's cheeky
So they
little
want to
Ember.
dive in on this. They got
Already
3
has a Mage
heroes.
Slayer. Oh, the black hole!
Under the tower, black hole. Sky is out of the black hole, though.
But that Elder Titan, he has the damage. Oh, so does the
And
Pickles
TA
here.
back to secure. So, yeah, we see the Sleight of Fist coming out there. We knew that was going to do a lot of damage this game in general.
Lunar
Top, we also
Blessing
had
with
some
the
action
natural
going
order
on.
on top of it is just a monster this game.
Yeah, he's already over 150 damage. And with his massive armor reduction, that's going to be huge. Now, Phoenix is going up against heroes that don't necessarily have a lot of natural armor. So I don't know if it's going to be as huge this game.
This is true. It's not like we got a
'Cause
big armor buff.
when you get close to Drow, she loses that agility anyway. And I don't remember how natural armor Ember has. Okay, Elder Titan getting a hit on some TA here. He is bringing the smash, but Phoenix able to back him
Ooh,
off.
we got some aggression going on. Ursa
Another
top
aggression
here.
onto Ursa. Ursa goes down. X marks the spot. Not even needed. Again, they're trying to get this Drow some farm, making her some space. And Ember is very good at making space this game.
That DD
And
TA is coming top here, looking to make a play.
TA doesn't have any right click stuff though. I don't know about this TA. It's basically just a support with a DD.
Yep.
A support with a range support with melee range. There are melee heroes that can swing their weapon farther than she can throw stuff.
Blame a girl for trying. Alright, the Ursa's back top, looking to be aggressive here, it looks like.
All right, the priests are going on Drow. The Drow tries to hop away, and Shadow Shaman is going to pay for his life very quickly here. Drow is now left alone, and she is going to need some help because
Still
these
3
guys
here.
look like they're pushing more.
Yep, they want to push this tower down.
Ursa's got levels in overpower now, so he's going to be doing some actual damage. When he decides to smack that rock, it is going to go down.
Oh, they get the
Oh,
hex.
Drow gets caught out with the hex and the impetus and the stuns, and she is down.
More than enough damage to kill the Drow.
Ursa's. This hex is paying off for him. He has been
And that
using
was
it
the
very
clutch
well.
pick that he needed. Just being able to burst forward with the phase boots is enough here to catch people off guard once he gets in the hex range. They're dead. They're going to secure this tower top as they rotate it in 4 heroes. Meanwhile, bottom, they're going to put the serious aggression on there, get the Enigma kill in the tower for the trade, but top tower will go down, so they have 4 heroes here to do so. We look at the
Dire
items.
needs a lot less resources to make that happen. There's 4 heroes top from Radiant, but only 2 heroes bottom for Dire.
This is true, but they had that left over because of that team fight as well, so they're just taking advantage of that positioning. So we look at some items here. We see the
Shadow Blade
TA
on the
going.
Elder Titan now.
See the TA going for the Lotus Orb and the Blink. It looks like here we have Crit Stick.
Elder
Crit
Titan
Stick.
with the cheeky farming.
Just missed that there. What the Phoenix had queued up.
Phoenix has got the Crystallis coming, which
It's
makes
more or
sense.
less expected with the Sleight of Fist.
He's already got so much going for him as crits and crit and desolator, the two items I expect him to have, and
Ooh.
Skyrath misses his ultimate
And
there at
will
the cost
pay
of his
for
own
it.
life.
That's Slight doing work. One good
Sleight of
Slight.
Fist even before the crits, doing lots of damage here.
We do see Sky was on his way to the eggs there, though, which is going to be really big for him. They're putting in some
And-
aggression top here, though.
Oh, Elder Titan going down. He is
He did
locked down
secure the
hard.
kill there on Bambi before that, though.
And
Skyrath
Ursa picks
buying
up that
back.
kill. He can afford it.
Pulling back to farm in the jungle here. Ursa picking up the obvious stuff for his build since he has all this damage and all this attack speed. You know, he's getting the Yasha, probably into the Sanjay Yasha later on, but picking up the Basher here.
I don't know about Basher.
He's got the attack speed for it, right? And I
think I would have went Lightning.
Ring. You always say lightning.
I
Isn't
love lightning.
always lightning. Sometimes perma bash feels great. Do see
Not
the Lotus.
Bash. Bash has a cooldown.
The Lotus
Let's
Orb is
do it.
finished up on the TA here, which must feel great.
Yeah, this TA is support though, and this is really this is what I meant by like the laning stage was really weird.
Such
Looking
a
at their builds, why did you have TA and Enigma in the same lane?
Yep. This is how it had to balance out based on what the draft was. Do see that really early Maid Slayer coming out on this Ember. He had that so early.
Is it good?
I think, based on what's going on right now, he has the Shadow Blade, as you said, finished up. It just arrived. He's looking for a crit of his own. Yeah, he's hunting him.
Silver Edge, because that's the new Silver Edge build now.
Yep. Finish up that Silver Edge and then into the Ags himself. They're looking to put some aggression on mid here. There's about 3 heroes to the fight. Not much left on this tower.
Elder
They are.
Titan is just so far ahead. It's hilarious.
Pulling Radiant's heroes in to help defend this. Might just have a good old standoff though. Gotta be careful, that Sleight of Fist, it can do so much damage so quickly.
I don't know if I agree with Elder Titan's Echo Saber.
It's great.
He could just build attacks. Okay, so we have
has
Ursa
attack
laying the
speed.
smackdown on to the Shadow Shaman. He goes down. Mystic Flare coming out, taking out the Enigma, and Elder Titan goes down quickly as well. And here we have Bambi picking up the Skyrath kill. That is 3-for-1 for the Radiant.
That was a
And
great exchange. Dire was setting up there, looking to take that tower. Radiant called it out, pinged it in, brought in a bunch of heroes to help out. Was able to turn the course and had the damage to follow up there.
so what I was saying is Elder Titan going Echo Saber. Echo Saber is not actually good with attack speed builds because it doesn't work
Because
right.
of the
It's all
cooldown,
for
yeah.
the slow, smack. Well, he should just be going attack speed. That's where I say that I don't like the Echo Saber pick.
This Ursa's really hunting for this drow. To find it.
And that's dangerous. He's got 6 stacks of Fury swipes on him right now.
Yeah, well, there it is.
I know it's going away,
expired,
but
yeah, if you were to
he
jump in
was-
right now, that could have been
he was
terrifying.
getting a little bit close there.
They are deep into that Dire's jungle. They may be punished for this.
Oh,
or they
Shaman.
may find a kill.
Actually going down.
Mel saving his life again here, I think. Elder Titan decides to jump
Elder
in.
Titan shows up, gets chickened. We have Shadows wards out. We have an Arc Mystic Flare. We have Overpower. We have wards. We have Drow. We have so much is going on, and a
Wow.
lot of people are dying.
They're still not done. They're looking for more. The Sky is
Shadow-
racing in after the Enigma here.
Oh,
if
and
he's not
Phoenix is like,
careful,
get away from my little purple friend.
if he's not careful, Phoenix will just kill him. Phoenix has that Maelstrom and the Curless done now as well. He also has a great
And
neutrals item for this spill.
he's
Back
going
speed and
Glepnir,
damage.
which I really like because it's
Yep.
going to lock people down so that he can get in for a second Sleight of
That
Fist.
fist. It's gonna be
Um,
great.
makes a lot of sense.
Great
You don't
setup.
really need Mjolnir.
Oh,
Maelstrom Lightning is more than sufficient.
see Drow ready to take
Drow
Roche.
laughably takes Roche.
A little late for having his full Fury Swipes build.
For 22 minutes, level 2 marksmanship was not required for him to get the first Roche.
He had full Fury Swipes, a Mask of Madness.
That
He probably could have done
was-
that a while ago. But
he could have
that's
done that
great.
10 minutes ago. He didn't even need level 1. He might have needed level 1 all. But level 1 marksmanship would have been enough to get him Roche, for sure.
But that's got to feel good having that extra life, bit of security.
There's 3
He's
heroes though. He is
running
going in
in
on
there.
a danger zone.
Does have
Shadow Shaman is
I guess,
there
though.
and invisible, but Shadow Shaman just keeps melting and has not had the impact that he probably wishes he did.
Again, it's sort of a weird cheeky build, right? Where it's one or the other, where he's running the more Shackles meld style instead of using meld with Tidebringer. As Ember was trying to put a bit of damage into top tower here, he did get quite a bit done, but 3 heroes
Weird to
from
think
Radiant
that,
have rotated up top.
It's weird to think that earlier in this game when it first started, that Skywrath was the top of the net worth, and now we see him as second to bottom,
Bottom.
only
I know,
beating the
right?
Shadow Shaman.
This is this fall off that happens with those builds, right? If they don't.
Well,
do-
it's just that he's not spending his time farming because now he needs the chorus to take that farm. But
Otherwise,
he
he'd just be
did
all
really
over the
good
map
job
taking-
taking advantage of that early situation to get to where he is now, and then just stop and just keep making space and doing stuff for his team.
I
at
would
this
have rather
point-
seen him get the eggs first and then be, capable of doing a lot more with his
I-
build and then stop. But yeah, I can
I
see
would have
where
liked
you're
to
going
seen him
for.
have a Rod of Atos.
Yeah, that would have really helped securing those ults.
Why
You
do
see
you
the
skip
BKB
Atos
finished up on the
him?
Enigma. That's going to really help with the black hole situation with all the disables. That's a lot of damage coming out on the TA. Even with the Lotus Orb, they're still going to be able to kill him.
They got 3 lined up there. They got Glepnir. They're getting some ults pulled out here. Skywrath goes down. Shadow Shaman goes down. Drow is going to kill this Enigma.
Hey, he jumped in there. That was a very brave jump in. He paid for it. Even if you kill the Drow, you
BKB
got to kill him twice, right?
The BKB does not help against Fury Swipes in any way.
Yeah, he's got to kill the Drow twice.
Probably wasn't really worried about that. More just thinking we got to kill her in general.
It's true. Now see Bambi finishing up the Hurricane Pipe. That's going to be a lot of fun with the Impetus.
Oh, uphill miss from the
There
Bambi.
we go.
And the
Oh.
Invis, Shadow Blades, saving the Ember Spirit's life.
That's now
The
full Silver Edge
Sentry
as
was
well.
not able to go down fast enough. Definitely meant to say Silver Edge. I totally knew that was up.
We do see the Ursa finishing up the Sanji Asha now after the Basher's complete. Not really sure what he's going for next. Probably has no himself. You see the Glepnir finished up on the Phoenix. That's going to be great for that setup, as you mentioned.
Oh, Elder Titan getting jumped on here. He tries to do his little hop out, but he's under the effects of the Midnight Pulse still. And he needs to leave.
Silver Edge and get away there as well.
Yeah, I really don't like this Echo Saber on him because he doesn't really benefit anything from it.
This is true. Again, it may have just been a pure mistake thinking Silver Edge. I need to be able to hit Elder Titan. Sorry, I'm completely off topic here.
No, I get what you're saying. I don't know. To me, it doesn't make sense. He needed just speed. That double smack doesn't matter. Like when you look at how fast the third and fourth smacks come out, it's not different enough
He's a
for the
big
cooldown.
boy. Yeah.
He would have been better off just to have a Hyperstone and just keep smacking.
Smack, smack, smack. Drought takes the tower.
Oh, Enigma comes in with a black hole, and he has got his BKB out, so there's nothing Sky can do
That's
about it.
life
We
one.
see the wards go down, making a huge amount of space here. Mystic Flare goes out, and the tidal wave
Dyer
pushes
is
Drow
trying
out
to
of the way.
sandwich them here. Gets the Enigma on the back
Phoenix
line.
trying to get some damage done here. Enigma goes down. Drow and Shaman go down to Sleight of Fist. The third
Wow.
Sleight of Fist takes down the Elder Titan. Egg is now up, and there's no way that Skyrath is going to be able to crack that egg. And
Say this
Ursa
Ursa
almost dies to the fucking
Snake.
wards.
We're not done yet.
Ember Spirit comes back in for some reason. This should have just been a runaway, but he comes in to die.
He does get a
And
kill
Mr.
onto the Bambi
Pickles
though.
takes up another kill, ending a kill streak. So that was what, 4 kills by Phoenix there? Did he get all 4?
Been doing some serious work here with that Sleight of Fist. Oh, and they catch out the Sky.
Yeah, Skyrath goes down again. So this Skyrath has not had a great second half of the game. The first half, well, I guess I shouldn't say half. We have no idea how long this game's going to go. But the second phase of the game,
You don't have quarters or markers of any kind, right?
yeah, started out very strong. He was really abusing the jungle, giving his Ember Spirit as much space as he could possibly make him, but falling off hard here. And this is what I was thinking about Drow. Drow needs more farm. She needs to be top of the net worth.
Just trying to find it right now in the jungle, but pushing
and she
mid.
finds an elven tunic.
Oh, TA's found her out here.
And her neutral item is just sitting on the ground. TA picks up Drow's neutral item.
Perhaps the Mindbreaker, I saw that
And
there.
there's one less Mindbreaker for Drow. That would have also been a great neutral item for Drow.
They will just continue the aggression onto mid tower here. Radiant is really looking just to press this in now. They're taking out the Drow.
Phoenix going for a Monkey King bar, expected. Oh, and the Mystic
Cheeky
Flare
little
on
Sky.
the Bambi, trying to take him down. Shadow Shaman is toast. He is dead for sure. Bambi goes down. And to me, that is a wasted Snake Wards. That was not worth.
Oh, they get the dust onto the Ember.
Oh, Ember Spirit is toast.
But the Sky is here to be able to put in a bit of damage, but
Nah, Ursa does too much damage. He's just gonna catch and kill the Ember Spirit. That's pretty expected here. I'm surprised his tier 1 hasn't gone down yet.
now Dyer did bring in some backup in the form of Drow to do some heavy hitting, but
Drow is gonna
They
die
got-
if she's not careful.
I got the Titan coming in from the
And
other
she's not
side.
careful.
Oh,
So this
the
is a dead
Titan
Drow.
is looking hunting. That's a great pushback on the boat there.
Oh,
And the
obviously
flare
eggs
comes
up on
out.
Skyrath.
We
takes
wanted
out the
that
Enigma.
finished forever ago.
But you're totally okay with this on Radiant side, though. Trading Enigma for Ember and Drow? That's worth it every day of the week.
Wow, that's a great little combination. I didn't quite realize here. This pushback of the tidal wave with this 3 permanent thing that just follows you around, healing you forever. You know, like they're chasing you. You can just continuously push them back, and you have this heal that's going on. It's very strong.
Oh,
But
Ursa
there's
just got a new item, probably. I'm guessing we're going to see more status resistance on Ursa. And Elder Titan
DD
takes out
Phoenix
the Bambi.
versus the Elder Titan. They decide to disengage, though.
Phoenix may have more farm than Elder Titan, but I don't think you can just casually fight the Elder Titan, even though I don't love his pick originally. So look, he's just gone Assault Cuirass now, so he is going for even more attack speed, making this Echo Saber even more redundant.
Yeah. That's a blink from the TA there we see.
So that's going to be a second Mindbreaker for Radiant team.
If one's not enough.
Oh, and they both teams got a
Oh.
Titan Sliver.
This Ursa's hunting. X is up the Ember right away here.
Ember, yeah.
Got the
Oh,
dust.
Ursa brought dust to the party. Sky doing everything he can to save and slow down his Ursa, to trying to secure the kill on Ember. TA comes in, but Drow is coming from behind with a ton of damage. The wave comes up, disrupting this fight, but it is not going to be enough. Drow is going to start outputting her DPS like crazy. The egg goes
Switches to
down
the egg.
because Elder Titan is smart enough to have actually made some real attack speed.
Well, Drow was hitting
And this
that
is a
too as well.
3
Switched
for...
on to that immediately as soon as it came out.
Yep. So that was a nice 3 for 1. That is what I expect Dire to be doing all games. The fact that they've kind of tapered off here is kind of crazy.
See that top tower finally fall, and they'll put more aggression immediately onto the second tower.
They got a catapult here, so
They
probably
shouldn't be
hoping
slowing
that they
down
keep
here. Snake Wards as well is up if they wanted to really push the issue.
I'm guessing they were waiting for the glyph to get used. Oh,
blink
blink
reveal
onto the
on the
Enigma,
Shaman.
stopping the Enigma from being able to get in there. That's a Mystic Flare onto the Enigma.
So they don't need the wards
And
here, so
they
they'll
don't
just use
need the wards at all,
the
so they are
damage.
saving them for high ground.
Lots
3
of damage.
down
Yep.
versus 1 down, definitely going high ground with those Shadow Shaman wards. He doesn't have the eggs or anything yet, but
Doesn't matter.
with them
With
alone,
the
it's gonna
damage
be more
from
than enough
the
to take this
Elder
series.
Titan already is just
Playing
nuts.
Brax.
Again, remember the Moonglaves here is just going to start going nuts.
Oh yeah, once you drop the tower, Moonglave's damage just starts going wild as well. You're totally right. And Bambi just
Wow.
melts.
Goodbye, Bambi.
Why were you there?
Bye.
You poor little lamb.
Well, they decide that's enough, and I think they disengage. Drow all the while has been pushing down mid, so they can just switch immediately to mid tower, and it looks like
Elder
they
Titan
will.
and Drow are just gonna melt this mid tower.
Goodbye.
Tier 2 is going down.
Does not matter that TA's here trying to push them back. They will just take that tower so quickly. They really need to do is
Roche
focus
is
their
up.
attention to Roche, take that Roche, and then force the
It's-
issue bottom. It's being pushed in right now very aggressively. They have all the trap vision in the world to be able to see that, but it looks like there's still going to be some aggression going on mid here.
Drow is by herself against 4 heroes, and she does not have an Ags. If she did, she could fight that.
Does have
She had
the
eggs.
Manta style up now, so it's a great bit of extra push and dodge, evasion, and a bunch of stuff out from that. And there's the Hurricane Pipe that we also saw queued up.
So Ursa did end up getting the Titan Sliver, so he's got a whole bunch of status resistance.
We do see the Monkey King bar coming out as well for the Phoenix, just more additional damage, 2-strike. The Daedalus.
Surprised Phoenix didn't go Desolator. He's got a lot of physical damage. He got a lot of physical
Yep.
damage.
I could see that. And it's not
Desolator
like anyone
would've
else
been
on the
good.
team is going to make one as well, so.
Yeah, especially like unless you're gonna have Ursa
They caught
making
the
the
TA
Desolator.
out here around the Roche pit. They're both looking for it now that they
Drow
realize
should be able
this
to
is
melt
up.
this Roche in the moments.
Have vision for this TA. Oh, that's a lot of damage coming out from that Ursa.
Elder Titan pops his BKB just to die, and while Drow is taking out the Roshan, we see an Enigma black hole as Ursa comes up to secure the extra damage. But then Drow coming in
Just
from behind.
sandwiched.
Like I said, she does not have
Life number 1.
eggs. She doesn't have eggs. She can't fight this. It's now 5v Drow, and Drow is totally dead.
Goodbye, Drow. Whatever that was, that did not matter. But unfortunately,
Shadow Shaman
everything
buying back.
is so pushed in for this right now. Both lanes, top and bottom, mid, even fairly substantially as well. So they're going to have a tough time taking advantage of this immediately. They will just look to try to cut off mid and push down mid as try to force out the issue here as most of Dire's team is down. I love this X trap bouncing all over the place play that Ember's been doing. It's just so smart.
He's like, who needs boots of travel? I am everywhere.
I can just be anywhere. I am anywhere. Love it.
I don't like
So
that.
Ursa is putting in some serious damage here, but
We see Shadow Shaman go down again. He is able to get the defensive wards up, but I don't think it's going to matter. Ursa, like you said, is very tanky. He is very strong and probably going to take out this tower. Oh, they do
that
glyph.
Rage doing so much work too. That 80% damage reduction, you can just know that you can walk up that hill and shrug off all of that damage.
So with Snake Ward's down, that's a huge defense that's already down. They're not going to have it against Phoenix here. They do get the X marks the spot onto the Phoenix. With everything else that's here, they might have enough damage for him, but the Enigma is here as backup. We do have who's that TPing in there?
That's the Drow
Drow,
TPing in.
okay,
It's
that
gonna
makes
destroy that egg.
That egg
And the
is
two of them
toast.
are done.
Those
Enigma's
either one of
gotta
them
run
alone
away.
could probably take out the egg.
Goodbye. If he gets caught here, he is done.
And Phoenix does not have a radiance, right? So like there's no mischance on this egg.
That's correct. He did not go
So-
radiance.
These attack speed items are super valuable.
Oh, the sky looking
Again.
to do some damage onto this Ursa in the jungle,
Yeah,
but
that's not how you kill Ursa.
Ursa's now
That's how
going to
you kill
rage and
Ursa,
turn
yeah.
around and look for the kill. Now that the Imblissa Blade's
Oh
finished up.
shit! Sorry, I've spilled something. I made a mess. One time. Blah, blah.
Chris. As they continue to hunt out in the jungle here for that Ursa, the Sky though could pay for this with his life as they have 3 Dire Heroes jumping in. The ult finally comes out onto the Ursa. They throw down the boat as well. TA just moving everyone around. The Ursa's got to retreat. So there's 3 heroes and Dire, you know, the combination of the Drow and the Outer Titan, they're able to put in so much damage. They hex up the, not hex up, they mark up the TA, but is able to purge that off with the double purge of the Lotus and the Euls, being able to basically just keep her from dying. Able to do much other than just move people around. Continue to push her into the bottom tower here. 2 will farm, 2 will show, just saying, hey, I'm here. Come out, I may kill you, or my friends are up the hill, they may kill me. They'll decide to do better for it. We see the Eon Disc finished up on the Elder Titan there. Gonna be able to negate some of that immediate damage coming out. But Chicken is back from his emergency. So we see the Ursa looking to find out. Able to put some damage into the Ember Spirit, but again, he can just trap away, he can Shadow Blade. Ursa does have the dust again, he's been carrying that all game, which is fantastic, but Ursa's not careful here. He's just going to continue to chase and find more and more Dire Heroes, and eventually they're going to have the damage to turn and kill him. That Ember is a big tanky boy with everything he's got, and he's going to be a hard one to kill. They brought 4 heroes in looking to chase down that Ursa that was poking into that Ember, but no more. See that wonderful maneuver that Ember's been doing all game to push up bottom lane. Safely with the use of the X marks the Shabbat to be able to drop that down, walk in, do a bunch of damage, be back if there's any sort of problem. TP around, use your traps. Nice. He's not nearly the top of the net worth chart at all for being, how aggressively farming and running around he is. We still see the Elder Titan, but it's not really to be surprised of how great of a game Elder Titan's been having in general. See the aggression slow down here, but they do find out the TA is the only one on the other side of the map here. The Elder Titan, this is a big boy, but they do have the magical damage to get through it finally after his BKB is done. He does have a heart, that's why he's just a big tanky boy. Does help coming, but it was slow to get here. The real question is, will they pay for this? No, they do blink out defensively, but that Hex comes out onto the Sky, and he'll just die immediately from the Ursa's output. But he now sees the Drow. The Drow Hurricane pipes away just to get away from the Gleamer lockdown. But with all this blink, with all this lockdown potential they have, he is going to die for sure. Be able to clean that up. That was a nice little engagement there with the overextension of the Elder Titan in the very beginning. Just being somewhere he shouldn't be without the backup of his team being anywhere close to him. Now they do have this ability to push down middle lane here. It's quite pushed out. Top's okay. Bottom is going to continue to be pushed in as Ember is continuously jumping down there and pushing that in, but they're looking to really push this issue now. It will run forward, put a bunch of damage onto this tower, fortify up immediately, try to force them back. Shadow Shaman was just going to sit here until the opportune moment to put a bunch of damage. See, there it is. There was a bunch of damage onto that Ursa, but Lotus Orb doing a lot of work there. Phoenix is fearless in the face of the Skywrath. We can put a bunch of damage into them. Just sit here and take one set, maybe even the next. Oh, he's got to respect the damage to come out from Dire. When he doesn't, he pays for it. Now the real question is TA will also die here, but quite a few purges. Damage is unreal in the lockdown. Output here if they need to, so this will be a massive reset on the side of Radiant as they look just to stabilize their lanes and really take control back of this game if they can. I mean, they are ahead in the kills, but behind in the net worth quite substantially now at 5k. Things are more or less evenly spread across the board.
I'm back now. Sorry. That,
Come back, chicken.
Hope I did not just break my work headset. Okay, so we have an X-Marks spot onto the Ursa. He's very defensive, though, so he's going to be really hard to kill. We have some more damage coming out from Skywrath, but we have a beautiful black hole that missed the Drow and the Elder Titan. So it was not a beautiful black hole. It missed the 2 targets it needed to hit, and they go down.
I was just about to say, it literally had to hit 2 people, and it missed the 2 people it needed to hit.
Yep, so that was a reverse good black hole. That was a doomed black hole. And a whole bunch of damage gets laid out, and 2 buybacks happen, and now Radiant is 13k up. This is kind of what I was expecting. We now see the Drow.
Dire that's 13k up, even though Radiant.
That's what I meant to say. Dire
is ahead in the kills.
Kills don't mean anything. You do not win Dota by getting kills. You win Dota by hitting buildings.
We'll find out that Roche is up. And they will decide to go and do this as Drow can just melt this Roche.
We're at 10, so it is going to take a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 seconds.
Oh, they push them out. The TA actually doing some amazing work. Gets all 3, the Ages, the Cheese, and the Refresher Shard.
And then Ursa goes down. Ursa is down for 2 minutes.
Wow.
Smackdown laid down to him by the Elder Titan. Yes, the TA snatched the Aegis and got all the other toys, but that Ursa is probably more important than Aegis. They needed to get that Aegis on the Ursa.
Yeah, I think the TA just went and grabbed it. Now the TA looks like it may pay first life here just by getting caught out.
Shadow Shaman does not pay with his life. It looked like he was going to, but Elder Titan digs out the TA.
Doing work.
The wards are down. The does Enigma have another black hole? No, he does not. He's just trying to scare them out there.
Big ult, big ult.
Goes down. Does not kill the bird, but
does a lot of damage onto both.
Elder Titan just died. That's who died.
Yeah.
We see Phoenix coming out there with another kill because he does a ton of burst damage and
able to catch out that Drow. That's the main problem is that Dire has really just been overstaying their welcome when the 1 or 2 of their main carries here. So Dire get caught out, all the main spells are expended, and then Radiant is able to punish them for it. And that's really the only reason they're still in this game, to be quite frank.
We see that 13k lead turned into a 6k lead just after 1 fight. So it is obvious here that Radiant does have the ability to push back.
You called it. They did actually forecast the future here. Chicken calling the Desolator switch for the Phoenix.
And now he's just making another crit. So that was what, the lightning that he traded in?
I do think so.
Because he doesn't need the lightning to farm anymore. He doesn't need the
lightning to farm anymore. He needs to be able to hit buildings.
No, he has lightning still, because that's the Glappy.
Oh, yes.
That's the Glappy.
Glappy. You're right.
Oh, and he's got a Mage Slayer himself.
Oh, the Sky. Just getting
Skyrath
caught
is
out.
down for 2 minutes.
But again, bottom lane, this Ember doing what Ember's been doing this whole game, playing Rat Dota. Been able
Rat
to
Dota best Dota.
push in that bottom
So,
lane, but they're back mid, knocking at the door again.
oh,
That
Courier
was a
goes
really
down
bad
with
flying
a
courier there, given that he was way out there and he called the courier knowing they were knocking on the front door.
yeah. Dire's got to respond to this. Radiant's got some
Well, they
pretty good
fortified and they're
speed here.
pulling out 2 heroes, so there may be some kind of response
Oh,
coming out, but he'll
that is an
immediately die.
instantly dead shaman. Black hole on not enough and immediately dies. Bambi's trying to defend against Drow, but you cannot defend against Drow. Drow melts
A
you,
Windwalker coming out on the...
and Drow teleports bottom in hopes to push with Ember Spirit. Phoenix is buying back. He's going to try and defend against this here. And again, Drow is not on the
Ooh.
top of the network charts here, which again, I felt like she needed to be for this game to be over.
The Elder
Maybe that's why
Titan
this game is still going.
and the Ember. Don't disrespect that Ember here. He's been able to farm like crazy going all over the map here, but I think he's also been dying a little too much and just being caught out. But he is dropping his Mage Slayer, it looks like, for an Ethereal Blade. Interesting choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
especially with how much physical damage the team has coming out there. So it must
they
be
got
to
the
disable
damage.
Ursa.
Do they got the damage? I think they do. If they could just lock down this goddamn Ursa.
They're not going to kill the Ursa. They're going to focus on the buildings.
Well,
now
should
the egg.
know by now. They can't
Egg
get
is
through
going
that
down.
egg with these 2 heroes around. It's just gonna melt. Unless you got that Radiance up and just have some kind of mischance going on, but
Oh,
it was a great
Shaman
ult.
goes down.
Bambi there coming in doing a ton of damage. Ursa really hunting for more here.
So these lanes are moderately even in the sense that you have your 2 not mid lanes for the mid lane, but if Drow can get enough hits onto that mid tower, it
It's
will
gone.
drop fast.
Oh, right. So there we see the great Ethereal Blade use. Self-saving. Getting away from that Ursa's damage. And it's just as you say, that Drow pops the Manta, puts a huge amount of damage onto that tower. The racks are gone. And
I'm guessing this is the GG push here.
all lanes are pushed in. I would expect this to be the GG push, as only Bambi is left to defend this.
Well,
Bunch
they're
of
all back
heroes.
up, but what do you do at this point? Like, he might have a big black hole.
It's gonna be hard. They are quite farmed.
But Drow is finally farmed. She's finally in the top 3 net worth.
Out comes the black hole, as you
Beautiful black hole.
said. It able to get the Drow, but they do get enough onto the sky there, but the Titan jumps in.
They had enough disable on the Titan that he did not need to be in the black hole, fortunately.
Oh, he's gonna
But they
refreshers
need to kill
and
him
black
now,
holes the
and-
Titan.
Yep.
Just
yep,
because,
that's what we
but
expected.
all
The
the
Drow is
while-
back there ratting the
all the
rack
while-
of Ancient.
Both the Drow and the Ember ratting this game, and they will both die. Oh no, the Drow gets out. That's my
Drow did
bad.
not die.
Ember did.
Drow
He's
is
gonna
still
buy
trying
back.
to hit this. Oh,
Oh,
Elder Titan's still here.
that Windwalker Blink Purge here doing work. But this
Oh,
Drow
and Elder,
really needs to just turn and hit the
Ember
buttons.
Spirit is coming back here. They want to finish this game. They are
And
going
they
for
will.
some more hero
Here's the
kills,
GG
but there's
push.
some damage is on the Ancient, but it goes down.
There it is, ladies and
In
gentlemen.
favor of Dire.
Didn't see
Not a
that
huge
coming.
lead. Not a huge lead at this end of this game. I liked it.
They had
That was
a
really solid
sort of
game.
consistent back and forth there. As we sort of look at the breakdown here, we do see the Ursa really ran away with that on the Radiant side, which we kind of have expected given his build. We didn't really see
I
anyone
am
other than the Drow
surprised.
run away, which we kind of expected with Fury Swipes, but overall, some good builds, some interesting
Embers-
item choices.
Ember Spirit did no damage. How?
Because he
I
spent
don't understand.
all game just pushing waves, basically.
I guess. But
Right.
even building damage, he only did.
He didn't
2K.
actually do the building damage, though. It was all Drow and our Titan that showed up and did the damage to the buildings.
Crazy.
He just, pushed and pushed and ratted and pushed and, didn't actually kill any of the towers or anything. It was all Drow and the Titan. But you know, when the time came to actually be there, they were there, and every time that he needed to continue to rat, he continued to rat, and I think that's a large reason that Dire won this game. To be perfectly honest,
Yeah,
those
I
lanes
mean,
were just continually pushed in.
Dyer's damage is a lot lower than I was expecting
This is true.
because based on their builds.
Yep.
Like the damage is very equal, shy of the Elder Titan, but even he didn't do as nearly as much damage as I expected. I really thought this Drow was gonna just come out of the gates on fire, and she seemed very tampered down. Yes, she got
She
18
is the
kills.
only one that's like really flying away on Dyer's team. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, he's not really the top of that net worth the whole
Mhm.
game, and sort of lackluster items, if you will, like all the things that make sense, right? She needed the Shadow Blade, she needed the Mantis, she needed the Hurricane Pipe,
Yeah,
needed that early Mask of Madness, these kind of things. So none of the really fun toys are coming out here yet, like the big fun toys, but we do see
yeah, and
some
like I think,
interesting choices, like the Mage Slayers coming out. A couple of those. We do see a
yeah,
interesting choice
true.
in the
That was weird.
Windwalker. That was a weird pickup on the TA side there.
I think that was necessary. It gets people out of the black hole
It
because
was
you can
very
target somebody in the black hole and like move them in or out of it, or like move somebody that wasn't in the black hole into the black hole or something. I don't know. There's some weird shit.
and the Ember, essentially dropping his Mage Slayer in favor of the Ethereal Blades simply to deal with that damage coming out from the Ursa. Very interesting pickup. But it was a very back and forth game, as we saw. If it was a little more even, it would just be back and forth the whole game, and it was right up until the end when we saw them just take it. But we do see some clear winners and losers in the net worth category.
Which, that's all normal and stuff. Like I wasn't what I was expecting though. Like the to see the Skywrath have that crazy of a start and then be at the bottom of the net worth. Like that was
Drop
just kind
off
of interesting
as hard
to
as he did, yeah. You think he could have continued to do the same strategy even later into the
you
game.
think he
He
could
could
have
have
just helped the
continued to build that net
the
worth, right?
Ember? You think he could have like helped? He had the boots of travel. You think he could have been like helping the Ember push
Yeah.
or something? And Ember was one of the most farmed heroes in the game,
He took him a long
second
time.
only to
Took him
the
a
other
long
Titan.
time to get there, but he did get there. Yes.
But he was in the off lane. He had the dual lane. Like it makes sense that Ember had a slower start because of Sky and Sky not really contributing to the lane and just farming essentially for the first 10 minutes or so.
But that did
Which
mean that Ember was able to get that solo XP, and they weren't able to kill him and punish him for that, which was probably the best
yeah,
way
his
that lane
build
could have gone, right?
yeah, his build allowed him to be aggressive without being easily punished.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was a fantastic game, as always. This is RGB Knights and Canadian Chicken, signing out.